the footage saved it, but my drone just crashed, so. Hello there. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. Two things. One, Squarespace integration, it's about to happen, but I want to explain why the River of Death is called the River of Death at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. I'll cut to another montage where I skate 2 more spots, and that's how we're gonna do it. But for now, Squarespace. I've been using Squarespace since way before they sponsored me. It's the best website to build websites, and it's been my go-to for showcasing what I do, having a creative portfolio, and building an online store. It has award-winning templates, so you don't need to be an artist to create a beautiful page. You can just use their templates. You can start an email campaign, which I actually finally have, and it's the best way to engage with your audience because when you send out the notifications, your audience actually gets them, unlike other social media platforms. It's a great way to start a blog as well and to build up the SEO, to use words that get people to go to you and find you. So if you're someone who is in a certain field or niche, having a website is pretty key in getting more attention and having people search and finding you ASAP. If you want to sign up, you can click the link in the description down below to get 10% off your first purchase or domain, or you can go to the website and just sign up for free, try it out, and I guarantee you'll have a good time, especially if you're trying to build a store, build a blog, the list goes on, so check it out. The Trinity River. The Trinity River has a long history of water quality challenges. One reason it's bad is because the water is kind of horrendous. You can actually see it in the footage. You can see it while you're there in person, even though the whole landscape is beautiful and I love the location. The water is grimy. Dating back to the turn of the century when it was known as the River of Death because of slaughterhouse operations and a rapidly swelling population. Over the past several decades, tremendous progress has been made to improve and maintain the water quality of the river. And even locals around the community will go down there and clean up, and they have things that happen every weekend where people do that, and it's pretty awesome. But one thing on a personal note, that river location is where I walk almost every single day. I am obsessed with the Trinity River. I hope I was able to capture it in this video, but since I've lived in several different places like LA, New York, and now Texas, there is a part of each of those cities that I kind of remember once I move on. And New York, it was Central Park, and I think it usually has to do with nature. Nature. In LA, it was actually a canal behind this building. I love nature and water, and I've noticed even in cities, that's what I gravitate towards. But Trinity Trail, according to this website, says it's over 100 miles of scenic and safe trails winding along the Trinity River. So 100 miles of this, you can go by horseback, you can cycle. It's an amazing place to explore. In the location that we looked at today, that was about 1 mile and 1 mile back. So we just covered a mile radius. According to this article, over the last 2 centuries, this person believes that around 100 people died from drowning in the Trinity River. They died running away from slavery. Oh God. They drowned bathing in the river. They died swimming to ferries tied to the wrong side of the bank. In the 19th century, they drowned on sinking steamboats, and in the 20th century, they drowned clearing snag trees in order to make the river navigable again. Is that how you say that? Anyways, I didn't expect to find that it was so literal, being called River of Death, but I do love skateboarding here. I think the spots were really fun, and I do love walking this path. It's very nice, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And I know this footage is like the complete opposite of what you've been watching. It's a GoPro connected to my voice studio where I practice voiceover work. I've been kind of interested in trying to do pretty work on this. It's kind of self-indulgent on this channel, but if you want to see straight skateboarding, kind of like the vlogs I used to make where I just talk, skate, and do a whole session on Progress Daily, I've been uploading those videos. And I do kind of plan on doing other YouTube channels because on this channel, a lot of times, I do a lot of random things, and I don't want to kind of do that to anyone who subscribes for a certain purpose anymore. I don't want to throw things your way like, oh, I want to talk about this Korean thing or this anime thing. So I'm going to create separate channels for all those things in the future so that this stays somewhat consistent. So pretty skate vlogs, that's kind of the goal right now. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Uploading every week right now. So take care, progress daily, and keep killing it.